This is Isaac. This is Minecraft. You guys all know the drill by now. Except this episode's going to be a little different. As you can see, I'm generating a new world, and that's because I've had a fascinating idea in order to make Minecraft more enjoyable, both for me and for you, the viewer. I like visible coal, I like visible trees. Let's see how this one pans out. Now, I haven't played Minecraft in quite a while, so you can probably tell I'm a little rusty. My computer's apparently a little rusty too. So let me go ahead and, while I begin to gather some basic resources, explain exactly what the whole plan for this challenge is. So there are two basic rules, and a third sort of, I guess, even more basic rule, you could call it. I'll start with the easy one. This file is going to be on normal. The file is always going to be on normal. Zero changing that. And the reason for that is that I've heard that normal is actually the hardest mode. So I want this to be as challenging as possible because I've gotten bored with how easy it is to play Minecraft and how meaningless my deaths are, despite how frequent they may be. So, can we play on normal for the challenge? Now, the more unusual rules. Number one, if I die, it's over. The whole world, totally over. I don't respawn, I just delete the world immediately, which would suck. But that's the way that this challenge works. Rule number two. I have literally 1 day on the surface, from spawning into this world until total nightfall, when I can't see any light. And once night falls, I immediately tunnel down into the ground and never see the surface again. Now obviously that places some constrictions on how I play, and that's exactly why I'm doing it, because it sounds like a lot of fun. So you can see that I'm immediately overvaluing wood comparative to a normal file, because trees underground are pretty rare, except for, of course, the ones that I'm going to have to plant in order to get any sort of wood-based economy going. So, what can I say about my plan? Well, I didn't really think this one through all that well. I gave it just some basic thought about what would be valuable resources to have underground that I couldn't just get down there. Like stuff like stone I could just find, but wood, and especially saplings, because I want to have renewable wood. Sand, also. But I need to gather some sand, because I want glass, and glass you can't get underground. Also, if I can find it, reeds. A little too loud. I would like some reeds. I would also like some pumpkins. I would like some cacti, whatever. Stuff like that. It's a little bit less important. Clay. Something else. Just, stuff that's mostly aesthetic. Not getting many saplings out of these trees. I'm not pleased with them. Where's the other trees that I broke? Hey! Awesome. That's a little bit better now. Tempted to kill this cow, since I have him trapped anyway. Come on, 2 hides. Or 0. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and try and gather, I was about to say 8, but I guess I'll go to 9 because I was planning on spending more time on this anyway. Saplings. Don't have time to wait for the leaves to decay, because that actually does take quite a while. I don't know if that's a biome update or what, but it seems to take longer now. Yes, I know that I now have 9. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and gather that coal, because light is going to be really important, and until I find underground pockets of coal, I'm not really going to have any way to get additional coal. I think it was over here. Also, I may want to gather some flowers, just because I'll never see them again, and I like flowers. I like decoration, that is. So, planks. And work bench. And sticks. And pick. Fun times all around. But yeah, I just thought this would be a nice little interesting challenge. It makes for some good recording. I can see this going one of 2 ways. Either A, I establish an epic underground civilization, or B, I die to a creeper early on. I think that both of those would make for good watches. Let's see if this works out. Yes. Yes. See what I did there? I'm tricky like that. Now, this is, of course, probably obvious to most of you. I'm going to go ahead and explain what I'm doing. I'm going to need some health underground, of course, because I can't die. So I'm going to have 1 health bar the whole game, and I have to keep it high or else I'm just totally screwed. So, in order to accommodate that fact, I'm going to have to start an underground farm, which means A, finding an underground water source, and B, taking down as many seeds as I can with me. I'd like to take more, but I'm not entirely certain that I have the time for that. Gotta try and climb up to all that coal. Wish I didn't have to, but it's better than not having coal. So far, I think I've found most of the actual vital resources. There's still a lot of things that I'd like to find that I can't really see myself finding with a high probability. So I'll just have to accept living without them, which is fine. I want to make sure I get all that coal. Actually, this is looking like a decent amount of coal. I don't think I'll need to be desperately hunting for coal once I go underground. Although, of course, I will need bunches of it. I had a few other things to talk about. Well, first off is, how much of this do you guys actually want to see? Because a lot of it's just going to be, like, hollowing out underground areas. I don't know if I'm, like, sitting there talking about interesting topics or something, then it might be interesting, but I can also see it being just really, really dull. I don't want to create that, especially if no one's going to want it. So, if you have an opinion about how much of the actual underground work you'd like to see, then please leave a comment. I can do it either way, where you either A, see everything, or B, see only the end result of my hours of hard work. Purposefully dramatized, of course. And I'm gathering sand now because I want as much glass as I can get, because I'm only going to have this 1 supply of glass for the entire game. So I'm going to have to place windows very carefully. Probably going to use them primarily for military uses, I guess you could call it. For functionality rather than just the aesthetics. Because windows are going to be really valuable, which is not something that I'm used to. I'm used to glass being a fairly cheap resource. I'm going to get 2 stacks, just because it's pretty. I'm going to get some wool, because I'll never be able to get it again. And also kill that chicken, so hopefully I can get some arrows together pretty quickly, because finding feathers underground is going to be really difficult as well. But I am going to want at least a little bit of ability to use arrow combat. Oh yeah. I was lucky. What else do I want? I could just go searching for more exotic things. I could just give myself a wood boost like I am right now. So I can definitely see planks being the constricting resource here. Me having to spend a lot of time just sitting around because my tree farm is growing. And that's boring. Wow, 2 in a row there, I think. Maybe this isn't such a dumb idea after all. Oh, if I'm going to be planting trees, I have to take dirt underground. I didn't even think about that. I don't have any more shovels, so I don't think it's worth the time it takes to lay down my workbench. Since I don't know what my final resource will be. That is, the resource that I'm gathering until literally the last minute of dark. Probably not dirt. So once I get to a good looking number, I'll just stop. And speaking as someone who has run tree farms before, I'm going to say that 36 is the number that I'm looking for. Just because 36 trees yields an amazing amount of wood and quite a lot of saplings. So since I will, of course, be able to find dirt underground, just maybe not easily, that should be more than enough. Give me your bacon. storing abilities. Was that 2 pieces? Ah, that would have been awesome. I do want more than one, though, so I'm going to have to dig out another. Oh, God. And that fall will hurt me, so I'm going to go down after him, but maybe it's a mistake. Where'd he go? Chicken disappeared. Oh, there you are. And there's a zombie noise. And that's a giant pit. Okay, I think I know where the zombie noise came from. Getting away from this location. No. So little time left. One day is really not a very long time. Come on, 12th sapling. Sapling? Gonna be nice to me? Come on. Come on. It is now fully dark. Hey, I just got a 12th sapling. Didn't even see that. I need 8 seeds, 1 piece of pork, 19 logs. Oh my god. This is smelling like death right here. Need a little bit of light just to be alive. Oh, heard a spider noise. Blocking that off. And actually, since I'm in no rush, gonna switch. I think the spider noises are coming from right freaking there. Please switch faster. Oh no, that is a wall. Okay. I didn't think that was a wall for a second. Oh man. This is freaky. I kind of feel bad leaving those torches behind, but I would like to be able to not stumble into a dungeon here. Because that would suck. Then I'd have to find a new file and everything. Ugh, I want to do this in 1 take. And I actually got a really good spawn, so there's a chance. Hey, iron. Look at the Irish, you know? All that stuff. I think I have to use... Yeah. I'm not Irish, by the way, if anyone's going to ask. How many stone have I gotten? 24. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. I think I'm getting to about the right depth. I don't know exactly what classifies the right depth. 33. 2 deeper. I'll be happy. Oh, torch. I think it's worth climbing back up just to get that. And I'll always be able to remember that this is the shaft that I entered through. Oh, I think I said 2 more down. Awesome. This right here is my new home. Let's do some expanding. Oh yeah, I also decided to put one other restriction on myself, which is no building storage chests. Yep. If I'm going to have storage chests, I'm going to have to get them from dungeons. And if I go into a dungeon, I am going to get my face destroyed. And if I die, then it's all over. So storage chests are going to be valuable. Just cut the video there, just looked up at the time. I'm a little bit over, so I'm going to go ahead and edit out. All I did was mine a little bit and found some coal. So I will see you guys next time as I begin the great quest to build the Undercity.